What up? Oh God. You want to tell him? What was the question you said?
It's called Halloween Kills 2. Is that the...
No, it's called Halloween. It should be called Halloween Kills 2. Because that shit was awful. It's like, should be some bargain bin shit that somebody just found. Hey, this is Halloween Kills 2. Like, yeah, that's what it's called, but this has nothing to do with Michael Myers. This shit is like, it's called Halloween Ends. And unfortunately, it's the end of Halloween. I'm like, I'm going to try and do a pro review, guys, because this review is not going to go too good. And I'm going to try and get Burlap to come, but he's already saying no, he doesn't want to come do it. So it might just be me on Halloween, but it's like, man, this movie right here, I actually was excited for it. I like the first one. First, how do you think about, what did you feel about the first one? The first Halloween, like in 2018?
It had me, it had my attention the whole way. It was, from start to finish, I thought it was more than decent.
The first one?
Halloween Killed? It was the Halloween we watched last year?
No, that's Halloween Kills. The first one's 2018. The one with, when Jamie Lee Curtis first came back, she's older. She had like all the little dummies in her yard with the guns, and she was like practicing. They hadn't seen Michael Myers in hell a year, so her granddaughter didn't like her. She was like, Grandma, I'm tired of this. I liked it because first of all, I'd never seen a horror movie that ever had been hella years later and still focusing on the same character, not different characters, and the same bad guy, if that was tight. But in that one, I didn't think the kills were that good, but I thought the acting was very good. Seeing how she had like PTSD and she still cared about Michael Myers, but her granddaughter was like a third generation, and she's like, I've never seen him. I've always heard about him my whole life. And her mom believed in it, so she was like, Mom believed in it, you believe in it, I don't believe in it. So I really liked the first one, not because of the kills. I thought the kills were actually kind of lame on the first one, but I really liked that it had a little bit of comedy in it, and I liked that the acting was great. I liked Jamie Lee Curtis, she was great. I always thought she was a good actress. I mean, do you like any of her other movies?
Yeah, she's cool.
I love her in True Lies. I always thought that was a good movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. But yeah, it's like, so I would have gave the first Halloween in 2018, I would have gave that like an 8 out of 10. On the horror scale, I would have gave it like an 8 out of 10 too. And that's good because you know my horror scale is a little different. So it was like a movie that actually had a real known actress and actually good acting. I was like, wow, you don't really get that in a horror movie. I was like, okay, here we go. This is good. What would you have gave the first one, Lily, in 2018, if you could remember?
I vaguely remember it, but I remember something about her. She had a gun in the shoe suit. Mannequins, you say? There was there mannequins in the yard? I
don't. She had a gun and she was shooting mannequins. Basically, yeah. That's right. Everything you just said is true. She was shooting mannequins. She did have a gun.
I don't remember much else about that movie.
So you don't even want to give it a rating? Okay. Well, we just saw it last year, and it seems like it's crazy that it's been a year already. That's insane to me because it does not seem like a year ago, me and you were in that movie theater watching Halloween. It's like, wow, but we just saw it a year ago, and now here we are again. And it was crazy because a lot of people put Halloween Kills, the second one, on their top 10 worst list. First of all, it's a part 2. When you're doing horror and it's a part 2, you know what you're going to get. You're going to get a bunch of meat dummies that are stupid and more people to get killed. You just up the killing in part 2 and get straight to it. You don't have like more story and shit, so part 2 to me was funny. It was stupid. All the actors were hella dumb. It was the opposite of the first one. Part 2 had no good acting, hella good kills. Like every kill in that movie had me flinching, jumping back, and like wondering what I would do if Michael Myers was in the room. That's what was so good to me about that movie. Like a lot of horror movies don't make me think in my head, what the fuck would I do? Like a hella people look at Michael Myers and they don't move, and I understand why. He's hella big, and he kills you in crazy ass ways. It's weird. Like he'll let you like try to attack him, he'll block something, and that's another thing I want to talk about too. But well, I don't want to jump ahead. I don't want to talk about. We're still talking about the same one.
He's played by a wrestler in a couple of those movies.
In the old school ones?
Michael in the last two, the Jamie Lee Curtis one.
An actual wrestler that wrestles?
Yeah, I thought they were played by. It was just a big actor, or
I don't know. Wrestler? I don't know. I mean, shit. Don't quote us on that if it's true. I mean, he did seem different in this one. But I don't know if it's the same guy or not, because
Yeah,
you
no,
don't.
this one didn't look like a big guy.
Yeah, it's like I don't. Well, we'll get to that. We'll jump ahead a couple more minutes. We'll get to that. But yeah, we'll talk about that. But yeah, so to me, the second Halloween, I like better for the kills. The acting was horrible, but I give that one an 8 too because the second Halloween was a Halloween I could watch over and over. It was hella dumb, so I was laughing at what the people said, and they hit Michael Myers with a bag of bricks. I know everyone said that's stupid, but you gotta remember, in the same movie, they stabbed him in the neck where the knife almost went out of the front of his neck, and he was still alive. So if someone hit him with a bag of bricks, I'm like, fuck it, you tried everything else, hit that fool with a bag of bricks. It did work. I didn't think it was gonna work, but I understood why she did it. She was just like, fuck it. Like, goddamn. So yeah, I would have gave that one an 8 and an 8 on the horror scale. I think both of them are good movies. I like Halloween. I like Halloween Kills. I'd rather watch Halloween Kills over, but one time, Halloween, the first one was way better. But Halloween Kills, though, it's like, I could watch that right now. Even though I just watched this movie, I don't know if it's good or bad yet, but yeah, so you want to do a rating for the Halloween Kills, or you want to just go on to the next one?
The one we just watched?
No, the one we watched last year.
The one we watched last year out of 10? Give it like a good 8 or...
Yeah, do you have a horror scale too, or are you just going straight 1 out of 10 movie scale?
Out of 10 for horror, just for horror movies.
Yeah, because see, my horror scale, you guys, like I said, for bodies and stuff too, I watch garbage horror, so my horror scale's a little different. I actually give you more credit if it's a good movie. If it's even a 6 or 7 for horror, that's insane. Because like I'll watch it, you know, like the Hellraisers. Like I said in the last review, the Hellraiser review, I'll watch all the Hellraisers, and from Hellraiser 3 to like Hellraiser 5 or 6, those are some of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life, and I'll watch them anytime they're on. It's like Godfather Part 3. I watch it, but it's awful. Like, ugh, Godfather 3, no. I hate that part, but I watch it every time. I've seen it like 4 or 5 times it's been on, but it's the worst. All right, so yeah, let's go to this new one, the Halloween Ends. So, that was a thing, I guess. That was a movie. It's like, oh man, dude, they're shitting on everything I fucking love, dude. Aliens shitted on it. Predator shit on it. Chucky kind of shit on it. I'll still take it though. Hellraiser, I mean, it shit on itself from the beginning anyway because it was always gonna be kind of weird selling it to somebody. But it was interesting though. Candyman and Hellraiser are 2 of the only bad guys I've ever seen that are interesting because they actually don't understand why you don't want to come with them. Because Candyman's like, be my victim, let me kill you. He's like, you conjured me, you called me here, let's go. And the Hellenites or the Cenobites from Hellraiser in the movie, they're like, shit, we have hella wonders to show you. You open the box. Now we came to give you this gift. The gift is like chains grabbing you, taking you to another dimension, ripping you up, putting pins and shit in your face, and having your nipples cut off and shit. And they're like, look what we did. This is tight. Like, this is a gift to you. And you even get to pick sometimes in the new Hellraiser, not trying to fuck with you guys, but in the last Hellraiser, because you didn't watch it, you get to pick your fate. They're like, you want this, you want that, or that? And you're like, one dude said, I want that. His lips ripped off. His skin started cutting up. They were all happy and shit. Like, wow, you picked the hardcore thing. He's like, oh shit, because he didn't know which one to pick. You gotta watch it, Dilly. Yeah. Anyway, okay. So back to Halloween. Sorry, guys. I went on a rant there. I'm trying to get something out of it. It sucks because, man, I got Burlap over here to watch the fucking movie with me. I was gonna straight have a light set up. I was gonna make it like a Halloween, hang out with the fat dudes for the Halloween review. And it's like, it's so shitty. I lost all interest. I don't want to set up the light. It's like, man, I'm all sad and shit. Like, it really let me down. I mean, really, I'm just disappointed. Like, I don't understand how that movie got made like that. I don't understand why they would decide to do every decision. This movie had worse decisions than Nope. And Nope, to me, I didn't understand any of the decisions in that movie. So this movie right here just, I mean, what did you think about it?
It was a little rough at the beginning, and too much story, not enough action.
It was 1 hour and 26 minutes, no spoilers in here, but it was 1 hour and 26 minutes before anything I thought was hella important happened. I'm not going to tell you anything that does happen, but it was a long ass time before it got to some substantial shit. So you might think it's important in your opinion. You might think it was important from the first minute. You might think it was important from minute 10. I'm not going to tell you anything about it, but if anyone's watching, you guys do decide to watch this movie, let us know in the comments what you feel and how you felt about it. Especially let me know how you felt about the second one, because that was weird to me that I liked the movie and it was on like at least 2 out of the 3 people that I listened to their movie reviews, their top 10 worst of the year list. I was like, damn, it was that bad? And there was some shitty movies, and that was on their top 10 worst. I was like, okay. I didn't think it would even be close to my top 10 worst, but it wasn't on my top 10 best either. But so yeah, in this new one right now, Michael hasn't been seen in years. Lori's doing her thing. She's an old lady now. She's living in a normal house with her daughter. Everything's like way fast paced. Nothing is explained properly. It's like, I don't understand why they decided to go with the pacing that they did. They could have put so much more time into not exposition, just character building, and just like, we understood who the people were in part 2. Part 1, we didn't care who they were because we only cared about Jamie Lee Curtis. Part 3, it's like, do part 1 and part 2 again, at least. Why do something completely new if part 1 and part 2 worked? Why go, hey, we're going to end the movie, let's try something completely new? Like, why? I don't I don't know. But yeah, she's trying to live her best life. She's still kind of weird. The town sheriff still likes her, even though they done been through hella shit in hospital beds, and he knows he's never going to get any. He's still trying to get that Lori ass. I don't understand why he thinks all of a sudden she's going to be like, you know what? I've known you for like 40 years. He wants some ass, because she's not going to do that. But they started talking about they like each other's faces and stuff. It was weird. I was like, I like your face. He was like, I like your face. Like, all right. Yeah. So, how'd you feel about the face liking?
That's cute, real cute.
He said, I like your face. It was funny because the cashier.
What the motherfucker cocker spaniel's going on here?
Fat Dude's first giveaway. We got a Jelly Belly slushing machine. We got a pure filtration system for the water. And we got 2 amiibos. One Jose Aldo, one Chris Weidman. So I guess whoever gets first place will get the slushy machine, or they could pick whichever one they wanted. I would say second place would be the filtration, and then third place would be the one of the amiibos. And if you want, me and Deli can sign it, but we can put a signature on there for you. Yeah, first giveaway. I'm hoping whoever can get the most people subscribe. So just do a screenshot of your friend or whoever got subscribing. Hit me up on Facebook, and then I'll send it to whatever address you want. All right, later. But you guys are fucking stupid. I don't want to get in trouble. But yeah. So there's this guy. Can we talk about this guy, Deli Burlap? I don't understand. There's this dude that's in this movie, and I don't really know why. I don't even know why he's in the movie, first of all. I really don't know what he's supposed to do. I don't understand the whole beginning. It could be way over my head. The director could really be sitting there like he understands what happened. He could explain it to you. And usually when it comes to me and Burlap, I'm the dude that's like, he'll be like, it sucks. I'm like, no, bro, he was thinking about this. He was trying to go over here, and this represented that. And then Burlap will be like, oh, all right, you lost me or something. But I can't even, for this movie, it's like, if I was a lawyer, I'd just be like, he did it, Your Honor. I don't, we saw the videotape, that's him. I don't know what to say. Like, the kid is some new actor I've never seen before. I don't like him. I don't like his face. I don't like the sense that it made. Music in this movie is horrible. What do you think about the music?
Yeah, pretty bad. I have to agree with you on that.
They never played the music at the right times when it was supposed to be scary music. Don't get me wrong, I understand they're trying to stick to the formula, and we all seen it there and done it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But there was times when it was like scary music would be playing when they were talking. There's a weird ass scene where they're talking and she says some important stuff and they're in a nightclub. They don't turn the music down. So I guess they're trying to make you feel like you were in a nightclub with them. But really it was just loud ass music with someone trying to say something important. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about, bro. So this movie has a lot of sewer pipes in it and a lot of sewer seeds in it. I don't know if they got it if they saw the movie It and they said sewer scenes are in right now. We got to have some scenes in the sewer, or if someone like had this, they're like, hey, bro, we can use this. The next door is the old set from It. We can't use the full set, but they'll let us use the sewer part. Can you use that? And he was like, Michael Myers in a sewer? That's hella stupid. But the director was like, oh shit, did you just say Michael Myers in a sewer? Sewers are in right now, bro. we gotta put him in a sewer, bro. We got to. Like, this movie should be called Michael Myers in a sewer, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's like, I mean, this, like we said, the music was horrible. The dudes, it was awful. Man, that kid was horrible. Like, I never want to see him act again ever. And I've never really said that about anyone in any movie, I don't think, in my life. Like, I don't want to see him again. I never want to see him act again. Damn. He ruined my Halloween. It's not even Halloween yet, and it's already ruined. I know it's ruined that day. Burlap's not going to come back, and I watched this crappy-ass movie, and now I got to watch Pearl and do a review on myself, which I hope Pearl's tight. Because if Pearl's tight, it might make Halloween actually tight. Because I got an X double feature with Pearl, and X is actually part 2. Pearl's actually the prequel. And I'm not going to tell you the twist, but A24, a studio that we're fucking with right now, did something really cool. So for Halloween, hopefully, I'm gonna come out with a. I'll try and get a costume too if I can spend a couple bucks, get something stupid. But yeah, I'm gonna try and come up with a double feature. It's a little bit on the movie X, a little bit on the movie Pearl. It's an A24 studio release, so yeah, I'll talk about that. But yeah, so I guess we're gonna wrap this one up. I gotta give this one on the horror scale like a 1. On the movie scale, I'm gonna give this like a 1. This was like one of the worst movies I've seen in my life, and this is by far the worst Halloween I've ever seen. Like, I didn't see I'll tell you the truth, I didn't see the second Rob Zombie Halloween because 10 minutes into it, they were killing a black chick, stabbing her, and you saw angels and shit, and it got really, like, I don't know. I didn't like what I was seeing. It was weird to me. I love the first Rob Zombie, though. Do you remember the first Rob Zombie, Michael Myers?
The one with the kid?
Yeah, with the little kid with the mask, and when Michael Myers, like, he's like our size and shit, and like, that shit was tight to me. So, I have to say the Rob Zombie Michael Myers might be my favorite one next to the first one, because I do like the first one. Part 3 is weird. I'm going to try and get Burlap to watch it with me one day. Maybe we might do a review if we're still alive for next year and shit, because I want to see what he thinks about. I was telling him how Halloween was supposed to be a spin-off, and every year a different version, like a different episode. Michael Myers is only supposed to be the first episode. The second one's supposed to be something else, but they made so much money, they made it Michael Myers. But then the third one, it's about masks, and these kids, they have this mask that kill kids around the world, and it's like a movie about a doctor. It's fucking weird. Michael Myers isn't even in it. The only time you ever see him is in like a little trailer in a movie, a TV that's playing in the background, and you can see it's for Halloween Part 2. So yeah, what'd you give it, Burlap?
On the horror scale, 3 out of 10.
Oh shit, he liked it a little bit better than me. What'd you give it on the regular just movie scale?
1 out of 5.
We're going 10s. You said 5 for food.
5 for...
yeah.
10s for on the movie scale?
That's what we've been doing. Yeah, you said 1 through 5 on the food though. He might be doing halves too. I don't know. We're gonna see. He was talking about halves. I was saying we shouldn't do halves, but he might be
1 out of 10. I give it a 2 on the movie scale.
2. Okay, so we're gonna go. I said 1 and 1. And Burlap said he's gonna go 3. He said on the horror.
Yeah, because he did.
Okay.
He's
going crazy. I'm gonna recant that. I'm gonna go 2 on the horror scale because there was some moments very in between, but there was a couple. When I watch Michael Myers, I want to think like this motherfucking dude's unstoppable. This dude will fuck you up. and I like that he does like brute force fighting brawling. Like he's almost like a brawler of heavyweight. He's not gentle. Like he'll just throw you, snap you, break you, stab you. So yeah, so okay, I'm gonna go 2 for the horror scale, and I'm still giving it a 1 on the regular movie scale though. Burlap did sway me though. 2, it's not that bad for horror. I guess there was a part or 2. So yeah, he's giving it a 3. A 3, and you said a 2 for the movie scale, or a 1 for the movie scale.
I'll give it a 2.
Okay, 3 for the horror scale for Burlap, 2 on the movie scale. For me, I'm gonna go 2. I lied instead of 1. I'm gonna go 2 on the horror and 1 on the movie scale. So yeah, man. Sorry if we're not in focus hella good. By the next 2 reviews, we'll be in my little garage area where I have like a better setup for recording, not in the kitchen and shit like this. And I have a green screen. I'm gonna try to set that up. I haven't set up the speaker yet, so hopefully the sound will sound better. And yeah, we're trying to figure it out, you guys. So thanks for watching if you're out there, and we'll see you guys later.